Please subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. You'll be notified when Kalkine has a new video. Sage here for Kalkine Media. Thank you for joining us for our trending topic. We're bringing you 3 stocks with over 100% year-to-date returns: VUL, CDD and DVP. In this video, we have identified 3 stocks that grew significantly during 2021, following their progress during the year. So, let's explore these stocks further. Vulcan Energy Resources Limited. Mineral exploration company Vulcan Energy Resources Limited grew significantly in 2021, driven by significant progress during the year. And on the 18th of October 2021, the company announced that it signed a binding lithium hydroxide offtake pact with Umicore. And Umicore is a leader in cathode materials production applied in Li-ion batteries for electrified transportation. That's lithium-ion batteries. The deal is for the first 5 years and the commercial delivery is set for 2025. Umicore would buy at least 28,000 tonnes and a maximum of 42,000 tonnes of battery-grade lithium hydroxide over the length of the deal. In the September 2021 quarter, the company also signed deals with LG Energy Solutions and Renault Group to supply battery-grade lithium chemicals. On 29 September 2021, VUL entered into a deed with Infraserv to obtain a site for its planned central lithium plant of its zero-carbon lithium project. Next up, Cardno Limited. Environmental services and professional infrastructure consultancy Cardno Limited grew significantly in 2021 as well. It noted growth in its NOPAT compared to the previous year. In financial year 2021, the company reported a drop of 9.5% in its gross revenue by 9%. However, underlying NOPAT grew massively by 194.7% to reach 27.7 million Australian dollars. Develop Global Limited. Base metals and copper zinc exploration company Develop Global Limited has made significant developments in 2021, which supported its stocks to surge up on ASX. On the 1st of November 2021, the company announced that it executed another crucial growth strategy, establishing its underground services division. Develop Underground Services would focus on offering various underground mining services to cater to Develop's own needs, such as at Sulphur Springs, and to serve other Australian assignments on a contractual basis. In line with its strategy of offering services on a contractual basis, the company has been invited to tender for the mining agreement at Bellevue Gold's Bellevue project in Western Australia. So what's next? The above stocks have delivered significant returns in 2021 and are progressing well, thus making these stocks a must-watch in the coming period. If you like the information, please like, share, comment on the video below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel. If you press the bell icon, you'll be notified when Kalkine has a new video. But for more information and regular updates, head to the website kalkinemedia.com. Sage here for Kalkine Media.